Hey, right guys, Stretch Much is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 11 of the original season 1. Last episode was probably one of the weaker episodes that we've had of the season so far. It kind of felt, I don't know about more of the same, but it just was a weird one. I don't know, I didn't love it. I didn't love the storylines too much. I thought Davina had a couple of great moments, kind of just destroying Klaus, Elijah and Marcel. That was the best scene of the entire episode for sure. But I felt like everything else was just kind of stuff we've seen before with the show so far, but I think that's okay because we have had some bangers kind of leading up to this point. And last episode, I wouldn't say it was like a bad episode either. I think it was just one of the more weak ones if I had to pick one. But episode 11, guys, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want the early and uncut reactions to the originals and the Vampire Diaries and every other show that I do, then Patreon will of course be linked down below, where there will only be 5 episodes ahead with the originals, just because again I'm doing it at the same time as the originals, and kind of seeing it as one show at the moment, but that will change, as I've said. But for now, let's do this.
Italians call them strega.
Strega.
Yoruba of West Africa call them Ashe, meaning mother.
That's a sick costume.
Where my mother was from, they called them Hexa. And here, we call them Witch.
I'd for all the other names, they would sound way better than Witch, but to be fair, they all sound pretty cool.
Burned them.
Yeah, hell yeah. Read Spooks, what a book. Series of books. Actually, if you like the Vampire Diaries and the originals, I bet you'd love Spooks. It's like my favourite book series ever.
Been dead for over 200 years. I don't understand why all these sketches now.
Why does any witch do anything?
More power. Well, mainly to keep the peace, for the most part.
Go away!
Wow, well, no breakfast for you, though, I guess.
Just want to make peace with you.
Why? So we can be one big, happy Frankenstein family?
It's going well, though.
Oh, that's going well.
Yeah.
Girl's trust. Perhaps poisoning her one true love was not the most splendid idea.
That was Klaus being impulsive yet again.
So you'd like to wave in my face?
Give me a month. I'll get you a list.
Yeah, that's fairly accurate, actually. Every death that's just could have been avoided and caused them more troubles.
What's with all the racket?
Oh, just throwing up soil.
Bloody hell.
Fun. I'd rather throw up anything else but soil. Forget that. Imagine all the worms in there. Oh, but we'll wait until the end of the episode. Trouble in Paradise.
What the hell is going on?
Davina.
While causing an earthquake. I vaguely remember this. Is this like the whole ep? I feel like a memory's just come back of that one little moment, deja vu.
How can a 16-year-old girl shake the entire French Quarter?
There's vampires, witches, werewolves, and you're questioning that.
Where are you going?
This is witch business. Let's ask a witch.
Ask more witches so they can have a mardy at you.
You're going to see Sophie.
You don't have to eavesdrop. I keep nothing from you.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot you've keeping from it.
Sophie wanted to find Celeste's remains. So I
Oh, it's still pretty quick, to be
went
fair.
through your journals and I found out where you buried her.
I thought it'd be like right at the end.
Please say something.
I was searching at what Julie Pleck's done.
Please.
Oh wait, I do want to watch this scene. I'll get into it in a sec. It has the cute theme going on.
She wanted to be left in peace.
Oh,
When a witch's remains are consecrated, that power fuels the rest of their community. Promise to bury her where she would not be found. You not only violated my privacy,
oh, my trust.
you have broken my promise to her.
Thought he's gonna whip out the broom.
Thought they were just bones, Elijah.
She didn't know, to be fair. She really didn't know.
If you truly believed that, why didn't you ask me where to find her?
Ah. Ha! Oh dear, trouble in paradise. Yeah, so she did obviously the Vampire Diaries, the originals. She's done that other Vampire Diaries spin-off to the Legacies, which I don't think I'm going to bother with. Now she's doing another show called Vampire Academy. She loves vampires. Jesus, she hasn't got good reviews. Ah, it was cancelled after 1 season. Wow.
Meet Celeste Marie Helene Dubois, Elijah Michelson's old lover. She was drowned in 1821 for being a witch. He buried her. Never told anyone where.
The rattling of the bones, oh my god. I've never clunked around with bones before, but I bet they don't sound like that at all.
Coming with me.
Damn. He's always snooping just around the corner just to get the important parts of the conversation.
I didn't even know who Celeste Dubois was until I...
Class drinker. Do you think Julie Play was behind the camera doing that? Rattling the lens around?
It's tearing her apart, and it will take us down with it.
That sounds fun.
We need to prepare. According to Sophie Devereaux, as Davina's self-destruct, she'll cycle through 4 stages that represent the 4 elements that bound together the harvest.
I vaguely remember this storyline.
Comes wind, and since each stage is more intense than the last, let's just say you'll blow the roof off this place.
Then after the wind is water.
Rain, flood, how bad?
Quite bad, actually.
Fire.
The last stage is fire.
Yeah.
And they want to complete the harvest.
No,
The witches say you will be resurrected.
they're liars.
They are liars. Witches lie all the time.
Davina, you may think that I don't care about you, but you're wrong. I know what it's like
You're
to have
usually
your
a
life
terrible.
stripped away from you because of other people's bad decisions. The more upset you become, the faster you deteriorate. I compiled up some sedative.
Davina's not having a good time. Here's the wind. Oh, they've all been there. You leave the window open. I want to see a civilian fly off into the sky, please. Ooh. It's cool getting the 4 elements.
Convinced now?
The Avatar has arrived.
There's no need to let her blow the roof off our heads in the meantime.
No way. You're not touching her.
Oh!
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
The weak ass punch.
Now you care about the city.
And we ought to. We built it.
And we all saw it burnt to the ground. Twice.
Another common goal that they all need. Yeah, you know, New Orleans is fun to be around, so let's all team up. Again.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Just on my way out.
Which one of us is the people person again?
Well, he has a reason to be salty. Klaus, a people person. I'm assuming Cam is just dipped out for this episode. So yeah, see you later.
You are going to need an original on your side, and I'm going to need a witch on mine if we're going to stop those 2 from running things.
Rebecca, you've been trying to stop this for like 5 episodes now and made 0 progress. It's the important part.
Who you're siding against?
Right, you 2 are going to fail. It's just more people trying to they're not trying to kill Klaus, but... Well, maybe they are, but they're not. They're just trying to stop him being in charge, I guess, but...
Klaus said not to.
I'm done caring what Klaus says.
Wow, great bodyguards. God, that must suck. He made a promise. We know what Elijah's like. Yeah, he's breaking his promises. He's had to do it once or twice. And I've said it before, but I love that there's like a character that is honourable to their word. I hate shows where they like give their word and then break it all the time. It's like, oh, bro. How many times are you going to fall for that one?
A person loves you in return, you're uniquely vulnerable. They have a power to hurt you. It's like nothing else.
Oh, Elijah's a wordsmith, you know.
Rebecca.
He's taking the girl.
Who has?
Bloody Marcel.
And you wanted to run off and start a life with this backstabber.
Says the man who was shucking up with him not 2 seconds before all this went down.
Yeah, pipe down, Klaus. She's feeling guilty.
This is not the night to be out there.
For anyone.
She's doing some charity work, Klaus. What is charity? Klaus doesn't understand.
And come with me.
You're going to give some cooked ham to the people in the bayou.
Break these bones to the earth. And
We're going to all look like that one day. That's depressing, is it? That's like us in 100 years. Oh, he's scary. His back must be damaged for life.
You're the one who saved me?
Yeah. But now the witch who did the spell is in league with the rest of them, so I had to take you away.
So you could use me as a weapon?
I'm trying to keep you safe.
Okay, but New Orleans is going to blow up then.
All I want to do is keep you alive, I swear.
I do believe him. Oh yeah. Those people in the bayou are just in the church, I guess.
These people, they're werewolves. And the priest, he said that you donated the food. You're helping them?
They're not your werewolves. They're my clan.
Right.
From very far back. What can I say? Must be Elijah's influence.
What do you mean, your clan?
The 1 in 100 times of class or something, not for himself. Even though it is.
His family gets more complicated by the second.
Yeah, it does go through some roller coaster rides.
Word of advice when dealing with Elijah, don't do as I do. Just apologize. He's accomplished in many things, but he is a master of forgiveness.
Yeah, he still forgave like Elena and that lot when they like betrayed him 3 times, and he still took their word.
Unless you know of some super powerful dead witch whose bones were never consecrated, it's over.
There is someone else, actually.
Who's that?
My mother.
Oh, did she die in the vampires? I think.
Our own mother?
Yes, our beloved mother, who Niklaus has affectionately placed in a coffin in his basement. Not daggered, but quite dead.
Well, she did try to kill us all.
She did. I love if you hadn't seen the vampires, you'd be like, what? That was a whole story arc. Don't even worry about it.
You're a bit of a mad genius, Elijah. Count me in.
Am I the only one thinking?
Oh, go on then, Rebecca.
Our mother was the most powerful witch in history.
Alright, everyone's a powerful witch ever.
Our enemies. To use against us.
Alright, well, New Orleans blows up then. Literally.
I don't know why I bother. You two will just do what you want anyway.
No, our decision must be unanimous.
This is not a democracy.
You're quite right. This is family.
Oh, there's the rain. Flood's incoming.
The next sign's begun, Rebecca.
Fire's on its way.
This is no family reunion without our mother. I'll fetch her.
He's so excited. Yeah, the umbrella's gonna help.
So much for your grand scheme of using Davina for revenge.
Still trapped in his little pillar.
Marcel had something precious to him.
Oh, imagine being under that hole.
To live up to my end of the deal and get you out of here when all of this is done.
Just tell me where Marcel would go.
At least he gets quite a bit of movement. It doesn't look that enclosed in. He can probably climb out of there, to be fair. Everyone else is like proper morphed into the brick and shit. It's like, damn. Wow. Is she gonna... Oh, would she throw up fire when that happens? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I get what Marcel's trying to do, but it's like she's clearly dying. Like, what really is the plan? Oh, it's vaping, man. I bet there is a vape that looks like the Jesus cross.
Always and forever.
Yes.
It is done.
Well, that was easy. It's a bloody miserable episode to look at, isn't it? the point, I get it. Jesus. Or Luna Lovegood's corpse.
I failed you.
I'll die whether I do this or not.
Yeah, but at least the other way you could come back to life.
There has to be another way. This is not how it ends.
And if it is?
I actually can't remember if Davina dies.
If
Yeah.
this is all I have.
No, she won't. And if she does, they'll bring her back to life in 5 eps time, as this universe loves to do.
Marcel, I'm ready.
I don't think they'll kill her off. Jesus. Oh.
Fire.
There we go. And it starts in the graveyard, that doesn't help. Oh, it's because Marcel's being a boss. Maybe that's not even part of the elements, it's just Marcel can do that now. God, I bet Venus freezing.
The harvest.
Jesus. Damn. Oh, there you go. Even Cast looks a bit like... Oh, thank God. So she's not going to be OP anymore because she won't have the power of 4 witches inside of her. And then you could do the title of she's the most powerful witch of all time to someone else. There's no way she's like actually dead. I love how dry everyone's hair is. Rebecca's hair looks amazing.
Comes the reaping.
Ah. So wait a second.
Call upon our
Let me
elders
try that one again.
to resurrect your chosen ones.
Yeah, I don't think they're listening, bro.
Please? I beg.
Please. Please. You'll be panicking a bit because everyone would rip us to shreds if this doesn't work. Well, so yeah, she's dead then. Oh, he's coming for you, bro. Again. Wow. I can't remember. Jesus.
This is your fault. I should have never let you anywhere near her.
Marcel.
Well, this is going to happen no matter what, no?
If you hadn't gotten her worked up, if you hadn't killed that boy.
My condolences.
Ah, yeah, true.
Care about the vampires. She is dead.
Delivering the lines.
You may think I know nothing of your grief, but you're wrong.
During my fever in the bayou, you were inside my mind.
You know what Celeste means to me.
Don't you mean meant to you?
No.
Oh.
Do you have any idea how rare love is? In 1,000 years, I have found it but twice, and when I have honored it.
I know what a promise means to you, Elijah.
I'm trying to think of the second one bit. Because it ain't Catherine when all that was happening. Unless he's on about her, but I don't think so.
Sorry, Elijah.
Oh, go on. You won't. You should. But you... Oh my god. Oh, that was the one. That was the moment. Elijah, bro.
Just kiss off.
That would have been a good kiss as well. You know it would have been. I'm assuming the second one he's talking about is her, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think who's within the vampires.
What about the power? 4 was supposed to rise and none did.
There is that. That's some little... Something's
Where did all
gone
that
wrong
power go?
Oh, it went into... Oh, this song is from Vikings. The Vikings intro, which is a banger of an intro. It's a banger of a song. Like, oh, Vikings is such a good show, dude. I only got season 2, but it's so good. It went into her, maybe? No? Yeah. Bringing back loads of randomers. Doesn't she become Celeste? Like, Celeste takes over her body? I feel like that might be a thing. She's got all the power. We are catching up to where I got to.
Why are we here?
Someone called us forth. Who?
6 more episodes.
I did.
I'm Celeste.
I'd appreciate it if you called me by my real name.
Celeste Dupont.
Celeste.
Yeah, I actually remember that. You know, in this Vampires universe, you gotta have the whole... Someone else is actually inside that person's body. You gotta have that as a storyline, or what's the bloody point? And now the originals has done it. So I can't believe Julie Plec went straight into doing another vampire show. Wouldn't you be bored of, like, writing about vampires for... What would it be, like 15 years at this point since Vampires aired? 2009, I want to say it was. Let me check. I want to say it's 2009, but... God, you'd be worn out, I feel. It's like, I know there's like other supernatural creatures as well, but I feel, I don't know, yeah, 2009 is when season 1 aired. I just feel like there's other things to write about now. Keep doing your teen dramas, go for it. I mean, I don't actually really care. I can't imagine writing about just vampires for 15 years, my god. Because you went, like I said, we did Vampires, the originals, Legacies. They're all part of the same universe, and then gone straight into writing something called Vampire Academy. Oh, go for it, I guess. Do your thing, get that cash. Bet she's loaded. Yeah, this was a good episode. Better than the last one for sure. I felt like we had a lot more going on with this one. I loved the idea of the kind of 4 elements. That was kind of cool. Like, we didn't see much of the fire, but even just Marcel carrying her in the fire behind was really well done. So, yeah, really fun episode with that. And Davina seems to be dead. She might come back. I can't actually remember. I genuinely can't remember if she comes back at some point or if that is actually her death scene. So we know characters come back all the time in this universe. So, which I've said in the Van Diaries, but for those who might not have seen that, I find that so annoying. I hate shows so much. Very rarely. Sometimes shows will get it right when they bring a character back and it feels like it's earned and kind of makes sense and you don't mind so much. But when it's done so much, every death loses its effect. Like, I'm in the Vamp Diaries and like characters are dying, and I'm just in the back of my head, the first thing that comes to my mind is, are they actually dead though? Are they going to come back at some point? And that shouldn't be the thought. It should be like getting into the death scene and being like, oh no, we've actually lost this character. Because that's the problem when you start to do like all right, that character's dead, but we can find this little loophole to bring him back. Oh, we bring that character back. Actually, they just keep doing it over and over. I know the originals is its own thing, so maybe they won't do that as much. But it is in the same universe. It is by the same creator, so we'll have to wait and see. I hope Davina stays dead, just because I don't want to kind of start, the first major death of the show and start that trend of, oh, but they can come back whenever they feel like it kind of thing. We'll see, though. It really depends on the kind of way they go about it, because like I said, even the Vamp Diaries has had some characters come back, and the way they've gone about it has worked for me. Like, I've not minded it so much, so I think it's just a wait and see kind of thing. And again, they might not bring it back at all, so but I just when you're expecting it, that kind of says a lot. Really liked the scene between Marcel and Klaus. I thought that was a really great scene. Elijah and bit of a Hayley, while they didn't have many scenes, I like what was kind of going on with those two, and Elijah kind of bringing the family together again. I thought the last 10 minutes of this episode were fantastic. Like, the last 10 minutes really peaked with this episode. Everything else was good, but I felt like it got really great in those kind of last 10-ish minutes were the standout for sure. Some great acting as well all around from the actor who plays Marcel, Klaus, and everyone else. So yeah, rating, I originally gave this on the July 5th 2018, so over 5 years ago now. I gave this an 8 out of 10. Do I agree with that? I could. It's either that or a high 7, like a very high 7, but I could stand by an 8, I think. I think the last 10 minutes were like 8 out of 10 material, but I think everything else was like a 7. So that's where I'm kind of, I don't know on it. I don't know. I'll go an 8 out of 10 though. I think those last 10 minutes really made it an 8 out of 10. If they weren't as good as it was, then it would be like a high 7. But those last 10 minutes were banging, to be fair. And that last song, I love that song. Vikings, maybe love that song. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 12. Until then, take care. Peace.